Hello, hello. Happy Monday. My lips are dry. How are you today? So let's do a little makeover Monday and talk about why this is the perfect foundation. I have my compact here. I've had a couple of ladies message me about the Cadillac of compacts, and it truly is. It is a Cadillac. I mean, this is the biggest one we sell, and it's beautiful. Not necessary. I've been building this since last July. So we don't start with all of this goodness. This takes a while to build up to. Got my eyeshadows, my lip and cheeks, because who doesn't like a little variety, right? And then my face makeup. I've got my lip conditioner, my powder. This one is my perfume. It smells so good. It makes the makeup smell good. Although the makeup doesn't have any fragrance. It just, makes the compact smell good. But I wanted to share with you why this is the perfect foundation. One, you don't have to guess what shade you are. That was my biggest struggle for years, was all the foundations out there are orangey. Look at this. This foundation, when you have the right color, it just melts into your skin. The color I use is called Candlelit. Can you see that? So it's hiding my freckles. You can see I have a lot of brown. I just don't tan evenly. It just melts into my skin, but it's not absorbed. So it's going to stay. The coverage is going to stay there all day until I wash it off. But the best part is that, I didn't have to guess. When I started using this, I sent my picture to my friend, who is my leader now, Michelle, and she told me exactly the colors I needed. So let me show you. These aren't all of them, but these are some of them. So this is my artist palette that I use when I do in-home makeovers. Hopefully soon I can get back to doing that. But you can see that, there are some that have an orange base. A lot of them are yellow based or pink, which is the true undertone in our skin. We're not all orange. And so this makeup is so different in that way because it's picked custom for you. So no more guessing, that's what sold me. It just sold me. But even better than that, look at the coverage. Can you see where I did it? So it's the redness and kind of the dark purple under my eyes is still there. You can see right here, I didn't do my chin yet, but it covered my freckles. Now, this brush gives me the fullest coverage. So if I really wanted my freckles to show through, some people do. You can use the 30-second hack brush. That brush is, it's faster because it's bigger, but it also covers a little lighter. It will still cover your redness, your if you have age spots or melasma, anything like that, it will cover, but it's just a little bit sheer coverage. Hey Faith, hi Angela. So that is, if I had to say what was the number one thing that I really love about this makeup, well, I don't know if I could just pick one, but the fact that it's custom picked for you and your skin tone, no more guessing. That's probably the top thing I love, is that you don't have to guess what color you need. This way, you don't have to. Now, I color match. So if you're struggling with your foundation, let's say that you're struggling not because you can't find the color that matches your skin, but maybe it's just not doing it anymore. Like, I'm 52, and so my skin is not the same as it was when I was 30 or 40, even 45. It's changed so much in the last few years. You kind of look in the mirror and go, this is not working anymore. If it doesn't make you happy, if you don't put your makeup on and go, wow, I look really good today, then maybe it's time for a change. You know, and we don't realize that we need to change it because we're just, you know, we're just going through our days, day in, day out. But we get into a routine, and I think we're creatures of habit anyway. So, you know, if it works. But I'm here to say, if you're starting to realize that what you have is not working, then it may be time for a change. And feel free to message. So I'm just going in, if you're just hopping on, I'm doing my contour, which I think is the best thing since sliced bread, because I can make my nose smaller. I can give myself some cheekbones. I can make my jawline look less saggy. I can make my forehead look less tall. I mean, it's all about the light and shadows. So I'm just going in now and I'm doing my, I use 4 products. So I did my main color, and then I did my contour. And now I'm going to do the accent color, which is what I put on my nose. This part right here is my favorite, I think. Hey, Cheryl. It's the accent color, and I don't know anybody who doesn't need a little bit of brightness under their eyes. It's just like, hello, I slept for 8 hours last night and I look refreshed, even though I didn't. And it will really brighten up your face. So I'm using my Buffy brush, and I'm tapping because I'm working it into those fine lines. I've got fine lines right here. Sorry, there's a hair. So I want to push the product into my fine lines, where it will stay until I wash it off. Because I like that this makeup gives me a dewy finish on my face. I want it to be a little bit glowy. I mean, it doesn't look like, you know, I'm sweating or anything like that. It just looks like I have a nice glow, which I love. I mean, I don't want my face to be matte. So because this makeup is cream, it does that. That's why I always say this is really the best makeup for mature skin. So I've contoured, I've accented. All right, today, our lip and cheeks are dual purpose. I love a cream blush. It just gives you that dewiness on your cheeks. It's not matte, so it gives you that glow that kind of gives you more of a youthful look. And I love a gloss, but it's kind of sheer. So I actually do 2. This color is called Frenchie. It's a coral, but you can see these are just 9 of the colors we have. There's a ton of them. These are just the ones that I really like. And so I usually put my blush right above my contour. Kind of, you want it higher on the apples of your cheeks, because everything you're doing, you're trying to lift up your face, make it appear more lifted and less saggy. That is Frenchie. You can see it just blends right into the contour. There's no defining line, nothing like that. It just looks so nice. Now, let's see, I'll use that on my lips too, and I like to do it with my fingers because I can put it exactly where I want it. But because I'm a little extra, And this is a matte color, which is good for more of a pigment on your cheeks. I like it to have a gloss on my lips because my lips are dry. So this is Desert Sunset. So this is the color I used. This is Desert Sunset, which in real life, they look very close together, and it's a gloss. So I like to do a little mixing. How nice, right? It's so pretty. And you can also do it on your cheeks. So just go over like you did. Now, a tip is if you don't want an illuminator every day, but if you don't want to use an illuminator, get a glossy blush. The gloss of the blush, you can see, it will give you that glow. It won't be as intense, but it does have that little shine to it, which is so pretty. It's just an added glow to your face. And you can see when I talk about glow, I don't mean like I'm sweaty, shiny. I just mean that there's a freshness about my face that I didn't have before. And this 3D makeup, because it's 3D, you know, we're kind of defining the areas of our face. Okay, now I need to blend. This right here is driving me crazy. I can see it. I can see it needs to be blended. So take a sponge, any sponge. This is our Perfector Sponge, which I really love because it's firm but soft, so it works really well to do a couple of different things. So I spray it with Stay Spray. You can use just water if you want. It picks up any extra product, so it'll pick up any extra contour that I put on my nose, or if I was heavy under my eyes, it'll pick it up. It also helps me to push it into my fine lines. Like, I don't think I did a good job down here, so I'm just gonna go in and really pat it into my laugh lines to make sure that I get it in there so it just stays there. Plus, it's blending, so I'm blending. If I have, if I missed an area, or you know, I did my blush too high, my contour too low, it's just gonna help me blend everything together. So really, it's just a very nice finish. If you wanna try it, send me a makeup-free selfie standing in front of a window, and I will send you, free of charge, the colors that I recommend for you. If you don't want to contour, totally cool. You know, whatever you like, you know, whatever you're comfortable doing. At first, I did not have contour because I was afraid of contouring. Now it's like, I can't imagine not doing it, just because it just makes my face slimmer. Who doesn't want to look smaller, right? So send me a makeup-free selfie. I will send you your custom colors free of charge. There's no charge there. And then if you are interested in purchasing, it's super easy to do. I have a website. Shipping is free. Where are my palettes here? Usually I start people out with the quad, which when you purchase four of the tins, you get this free. So your compact is free as well as shipping. And then when you run out of one item, you just buy that one item. So, and shipping's free on everything, any price. So it's really, besides being great, it's really affordable. This makeup has a 30-day money-back guarantee. And then we have a 60-day exchange policy. And there's no auto ship. You don't have to sign up for anything. None of that business. So if you're interested, message me. If not, totally cool. And if you just have a question about makeup in general, let's talk. I'm here to help regardless of whether you purchase from me or not. Women supporting women, right? So have a great Monday, and I will see you guys soon.